That's what it's all about, our great American flag. Many veterans have died to protect our freedom. That flag needs to be respected, not burned. You should stand for the flag, not kneel. That flag represents this great country of ours. People need to respect our great American flag in this country. Okay, this is, oh, there's Bones. Another one of many, many cats. Right, Bones? Yeah, yeah, it's a Bones. Anyway, this is not about the cats. This is part 2 of the, look at that stuff laying all over. You've been rolling around in dirt, haven't you? Huh? Yeah, you have. Okay, this is part 2 of the tractor. A couple things I forgot to show you on part 1. We'll swing around here and show you. Okay, one of the things I forgot to mention is on the 3-point hitch, this handle right here, you can control it going up and down right here from the back of it, which is very, very handy. So you don't have to keep going to the front. So that's something that I forgot to show, which is very handy. And the other thing I forgot to show is the foot pedal right here. If your rear tires are slipping, you push down on that. It won't stay locked. You just push down on it and it'll engage both rear tires. You really can't. It causes problems with the steering, obviously, because outer wheel turns at a greater distance than the inner wheel, depending on which way you're turning. But anyway, that locks in the differential, so both rear tires will dig in. So I did forget to show that. I don't think there was anything else I forgot to show. Okay, now that's a turbocharger here. Your oil filter, which I said I was going to show you. Well, your oil filter is down there. Okay. And if you come around to the front, oh, the knob for undoing the hood is right here on the side of it. So that's pretty simple. Your air cleaner's here. It's a 2-part. Pop it open, take out the air filter, blast it with some air, slide her back in, so you're good. Another thing which is handy, you can see the battery is right in the front, so if you have problems with that. The protective screen for the radiator, like a lot of people, you look at online and some people are complaining about the way the tractor is running or what have you. A lot of times that filter, that screen right there, is totally clogged, which is going to cause the unit to overheat, which is going to put it in limp mode. So that's obviously pretty important that you keep that clean. You can see it's relatively clean. And, oops, and you know, fluid cooler, you can see there. You know, on the bottom, this one here, that's to chill the trans fluid, hydraulic fluid, trans fluid. The fuel filter, you have to take the fuel filter and drain the water off of it periodically. There's a valve underneath. You can't really see it, but anyway, you turn that and you can drain the water out of it. So the fuel filter needs to be, a lot of times if the tractor is having problems, it'll be the fuel filter. It gets too much water in it, just like a semi, well, basically any diesel engine. You can have problems if you don't drain the moisture from it. If you do have problems, it will send a warning light on the dashboard to let you know there's an issue. So anyway, I said I was going to show the filters. The hydraulic filter, this also has a hydraulic filter, but I can't, it's down kind of underneath. I don't believe, yeah, it's, anyway, there is a filter underneath. Obviously we can't see it, but anyway, there is, your hydraulic filter is underneath. So I believe at 50 hours they want you to change pretty much all your filters. Clean the air filter. You know, if you're really in fields where it's really dusty, you can clean the air filter more often, blow it out. Bones. And you have to check your fluids, of course. You got to check your hydraulic fluid, your oil. Well, you know, that's pretty standard. Your Zerk fittings. These are Zerk fittings in here. There's 6 per side. You know, you can see one there, another one there, another one there, another one here, another one there, and then another one down there. So you have, and then of course, basically at every pivot point, you can see it's grappling this one. Basically at every pivot point, there's a Zerk fitting, a grease fitting, that needs to be greased. You should do that about every 10 hours, I believe is what the manual states. I'm trying to think if there's anything I'm missing. I'm sure there is, and people can leave a comment and say, hey, dude, you're missing this. I'll have to show you how to unload the, how to take the front loader off. You fold down these legs here. There's 2, one on each side. You drop those down, and then you come over, take the weight off of it with the hydraulics. Once you get all the weight off of it, then you can pull this pin out, and there's another one on the other side, and then it'll just slip off of this arm here. You have to, when you lower the hydraulics, the bucket down, it lifts it out of that groove. You can see the groove right here. So it lifts it out of the groove, and then obviously when you reinstall it, it's got to drop back down in the groove. So it's pretty simple. It's not like it's complicated. And if you notice here, we have Bright Eyes sitting on the seat of the tractor. Hi, Bright Eyes. Yeah. Well, no, I'm not calling you. I just thought I'd say hi. Say hi to everybody. And one of my bees is just buzzing around my head. I believe I had said the distance. If you go from the back of the backhoe up to the front without any attachment on it, it's 19 feet long. So that gives you an idea of the length of it. I still have not had the romps up and verified the height of the romps. Rollover Protection System is what it's called, if you want to know what it stands for. I've got pretty close to 10 hours on her. Have not had to put fuel. I'm probably down to about 3/4 of a tank, so she really doesn't burn that much fuel. She does really good. Can't think of anything else that I missed. You can see the radiator reservoir there, so you know how much is in it. Yeah, I don't believe there's more grease. The hubs are filled with oil, so you don't have to grease those. They're filled with oil. You know, there's one here, and there's one on the other side, and then there's no Zerk fittings. But anyway, you have to keep the axle filled with fluid. So that's pretty self-explanatory. I was doing part 2 of the walk around, showing everybody where the filters and everything are, and pointing out things that I missed the first time. So okay, guess we'll cut there. I think everything else I mentioned. Pretty sure. Yep. Okay. And once again, a great American flag. If it was windy enough, it would be standing straight out. That's a very large flag. It's a 30-foot flagpole, and eventually there's going to be 4 flagpoles. And now it's getting windy, but still not. There you go. There you go. Anyway, there's going to be a whole, I'll have to video that, there's going to be a whole thing over there for a memorial for my dad's ashes, my son's ashes, and then obviously my ashes when I bite it. So there's going to be 4 flagpoles. 1 Air Force, 1 Veteran Air Force, well, U.S. flag, of course, and then an Army flag for Steve, my dad. So that's going to be pretty nice. And I will definitely film that when I'm building it. Alright, we'll fade out. I think I got everything. Okay. Hope you enjoyed watching. If you did, give me a like, and appreciate your viewing. The backhoe here, you can see Zerk fitting there, another Zerk fitting there, you know, pivot points. 4 Zerk fittings, 2 there, another 2 there, And there's another one up in here. So there's another Zerk fitting there. And there's also, there should be one up there, but you can't see it because I believe, yep, there it is. There, you have to come around this way to see it. So that should be, and then another Zerk fitting here. So I just wanted to show all the Zerk fitting. There's another one right down there. To unlock the backhoe, you pull this pin out, and then now you can pivot the backhoe left and right. And that just keeps it locked in place, obviously, because you don't want it flopping around. There's a Zerk fitting at the bottom too. Pretty much anywhere where you can see that there's going to be a pivot point, there's going to be a Zerk fitting, and every 10 hours you want to grease that. And yeah, I'll do a video on using the backhoe when I get a chance. I don't want to swamp everybody with boring videos. So anyway, we will fade out once again, and thank you for watching.